Stocks fell modestly in Europe and were mixed in Asia on Wednesday after President Barack Obama's re-election. The Euro Stoxx 50 index, the barometer of Eurozone blue chips, was down 0.8% after early gains, while the FTSE 100 index in London was down 0.3%. Trading in Standard & Poor's 500 index futures indicated that stocks would be slightly lower at the opening bell in New York. The S&P 500 rose about 1% on Tuesday amid expectations of an Obama victory. The S&P/ASX 200 in Australia closed up 0.7%, as did the Hang Seng Index in Hong Kong. The Nikkei 225 stock average ended Japan trading little changed. The currency market was calm, with the dollar trading at 80.26 yen, little changed, and the euro ticking up 0.3% from Tuesday's New York close, to $1.2848. Analysts pointed to the continuing political deadlock in Washington as a cause for concern, as Republicans held on to the House of Representatives and Democrats the Senate. Analysts pointed to concerns about the spending cuts and tax increases at the federal level that will come into force at the start of next year unless politicians can agree to an alternative in the next few weeks. That fiscal cliff has begun to overshadow worries about the Eurozone's problems and questions about the Chinese economy. This essentially means that we are faced with a political landscape very much as discounted by consensus and the polls in advance of the outcome, Charles Diebel, head of market strategy at Lloyds Banking in London, said in a research note. While history suggests that having the two houses of Congress split between the parties would be market positive, this time, the debate will now swing towards the prospects for the fiscal cliff and whether a deal can be done to ameliorate some of its more dramatic effects. Mr. Obama is much less likely to procrastinate, he wrote, and a degree of fiscal austerity is the most likely outcome. John Greenwood, chief economist of Invesco, said that the gridlock would probably result in a minimum of new legislative plans but that we can expect a continuation of the slow, gradual recovery of the U.S. economy, albeit alongside a continuous rise in the size and cost of government programs such as Medicare. Andrew Swan, head of Asian fundamental equities at BlackRock, said Mr. Obama's victory would most likely encourage the U.S. Federal Reserve to continue its ultra-easy monetary policy, which should be supportive for Asian equity markets, given the resulting increased global liquidity and a relatively weak U.S. dollar. Benchmark U.S. crude oil futures slipped 44 cents to $88.27 a barrel. COMEX gold futures rose 0.6% to $1,724.70 an ounce.